Have you ever asked what seems like a simple, harmless question, only to watch your partner completely shut down? It's confusing and can be really hurtful, especially when all you wanted was a little connection or reassurance. You weren't trying to start a fight, you were trying to build a bridge. But somehow, a wall went up instead. Hi, I'm your Miss Cute Cute coach, and I'm here to help you understand the language of love, especially when it feels like you're speaking to someone from a different planet. Welcome to episode 5 of our series, Stone Man from Mars. Today, we're diving deep into the 3 questions that he fears the most, and more importantly, how you can ask for what you need in a way that creates safety, not shutdown. Let's get right into it. The first question that can trigger a total freeze is, what are you thinking? For you, it's an invitation to connect, to share your inner worlds. But for him, it can feel like a pop quiz he hasn't studied for. The pressure to articulate thoughts he might not have even processed yet is immense. He might genuinely not know, and being put on the spot makes him feel inadequate. So instead of connecting, he retreats. A much gentler way to open that door is by making an observation and offering support. Try saying something like, "You seem a little quiet today. Everything okay?" Or, "You look like you've had a long day. Would you like some space to unwind?" This shows you're paying attention and you care about his well-being without demanding access to his brain on the spot. It gives him the choice to share if he's ready. The second question he dreads is, "Do you still love me?" Oh, this one is so painful. When you ask this, you're likely feeling insecure and just want to hear that everything is okay. But from his perspective, it can sound like an accusation. He might hear, "You're not doing enough to show me you love me," or "I'm questioning the foundation of our entire relationship." Puts him on the defensive and can feel like he's constantly being tested and failing. So how can you get that reassurance without triggering his defenses? Try flipping it around. Instead of asking a question that comes from a place of lack, make a statement that comes from a place of presence. You could say, "I'm feeling really connected to you right now," or "I loved when you did that little thing for me earlier. It made me feel so loved." This shares your positive feelings and reinforces the behaviors that make you feel secure, which is far more effective than asking for a verbal report card on his love. And finally, the third phrase, the 4 words that can send a jolt of pure panic through his nervous system: "We need to talk." For many men, this phrase is a blaring alarm bell signaling that something is terribly wrong. It's the verbal equivalent of a summons to the principal's office. His brain immediately goes into threat detection mode, anticipating criticism, conflict, or a breakup. It's almost impossible to have a productive conversation when someone starts out in a state of fight or flight. A softer, more collaborative approach is to schedule the conversation with a clear, non-threatening purpose. You could try, "Hey, I'd love to find some time to connect with you later. When would be a good time to chat for a few minutes?" Or, "There's something on my mind I'd love to share with you. Is now a good time? Or would later tonight be better?" This gives him a sense of control and prepares him for a conversation, rather than ambushing him with a vague but ominous warning. Remember, sweetheart, your need for connection and reassurance is completely valid. You're not asking for too much. It's all about learning to speak the language his heart can understand. It's about choosing words that build bridges, not walls. So I'm curious, which of these 3 questions has caused the most silence in your relationship? Let me know in the comments by typing 1, 2, or 3. I read every single one. Thank you for being